Hello, everybody. Good day to you all. Today I'm talking about the Descendants, Wicked Wonderland. In this movie here, you pretty much have Red, we have Chloe coming back from what they did, and they put the watch away so nobody can find it, and they go back home. But they find out things have changed slightly, a little bit off, not quite the same. I mean, and then Red also found out she has a sister now. And who's this girl? I don't know. And so now they're just trying to figure out what's going on, what changed, what's different changed, and just try to fit in and just keep moving. But because of what they did, it called the Hatter to go insane because he when same as the original, he was good. He had a good relationship with his son. But since the switch and the change of the timeline and everything, his brain kind of split and it made him go crazy because he's kind of torn between two realities, and he's trying to force the queen, the Red Queen, the Queen of Hearts, to pretty much give him the watch so he could fix things, go back to what things used to be. She has no idea what she's talking about. She don't know what's going on, and so because of this, he feels as though he's lying to her. She lied to him, and so he decides to pretty much kidnap her, and then things go wacky from here, and it's up to Red and Chloe with help of some other kids as well too. Pretty much save the day. Now, before I get to the good stuff, let's start with the bad. Now, overall, I did like this movie, but there is some problem with this movie as well because things aren't really defined as good or bad here, but they try to portray things as the bad guy, but they're not really the bad guy. Take them. Maddox Hatter, who pretty much kidnapped the Queen, the Queen of Hearts, to pretty much to get this watch. And what he did was wrong. That makes him the bad guy. But the problem is Red and Chloe's fault that he is the way he's acting, and his actions that he did. It's like this. They caused him to go crazy, split his brain, and he's trying to fix things to go back the way things used to be. But because of what they did, he did that. And so they're the real bad guys in here out of the whole situation. Matter of fact, they seem more selfish than anything else because you have Red. She even acknowledges what they did and that is their fault. But because she doesn't want things to go back to how it used to be, how her mom used to be, and the fact she started to bond with her sister now, she says, "I'm sorry, but things gotta stay this way. So I know I screwed you over, messed up your relationship you have with your son, and made you the bad guys and made you crazy in this situation. But I'm sorry." And so things just gotta stay that way. So now he gets so like this. So it's their fault, but yet he has to take responsibility for it, which is like this. That's kind of messed up. So are they the bad guys here? And yes, you like the friendship between Red and Chloe, and you like the fact that both Red, Cinderella, and the Queen of Hearts can get along now. That's all beautiful and everything. And then even though you don't really get to know Princess Pinky that well, but she seems sweet and nice and everything. So yes, but at the same time, you screwed over this family, this father and son relationship, because you got what you wanted, and that's not. And now he got to deal with the consequences of that. Even though I think I said what he did was bad, it was wrong. But at the same time, they're the cause of that. So I don't know how to feel about that one situation as well too. Also, this movie had a lot of characters in here. Too many characters. Matter of fact, some of them wasn't even used well. You had Robbie Hood and Felix. They weren't really utilizing the movie at all. They were mostly like this, and every time you could tell they didn't know what to do with them because they just kept sending them away, or they got shipped off somewhere. It became like a one-off joke. But at the same time, you realize I know what you're doing. There's too many characters in this thing to pretty much explain everything. And some of these characters, even one of the characters they had there, didn't really bring them to the table anyway. Like the Smee twins. They didn't do nothing really at all. They were just being stupid. So therefore, they didn't really bring them to the table either. You could have cut them out too. You wouldn't have missed nothing. You would not miss the thing. It mostly like comic relief, really, but it was like, okay. Yeah. Also, so I think it's kind of weird though. I think what they did in the past erased certain people as well too, because they already established in the movie who Captain Hook's child was. He had a son. But is he still alive in this world, or that's gone because he got a daughter now, or he had 2 kids? I don't know about that one. It was kind of weird. I said, okay, I guess you go with that. I guess I don't know. Yeah, it's like a lot of weird things here that happens in this thing, and not really set up that well to make it like this. Yes, he's the bad guy, but at the same time, he's not really the bad guy. Also, the relationship between Red and Chloe at the same time as well too. Like this, Chloe is not as upset with Red because she's not acting the way she thinks she should act. Because she still hope she got this, she still got the good girl mentality in her mind, and Red's been the bad, was on the bad side. Now she's on the good side, so she knows both sides, and so she wanted to do certain things that Chloe's not willing to do because she had a plan that with this whole chess thing situation that she wanted Red to back her up on, but she was wrong in that situation. But she was mad at Red for not backing her. Now it was wrong that Red did use her, that almost got her in trouble to win the game. But at the same time, the reason why she's mad before didn't quite make any sense. Because all it looks like is you're not acting the way I think you should act. You're not following the plan I want you to follow. You're not doing what I want you to do. So now I don't like you anymore. So that's what it felt a lot of times. I mean, only one time it actually felt justified. But most of the time, it just felt like she was just whining and complaining because she's not acting the way she thinks she should act. Instead of her trying to understand where she's coming from, it's like she just wanted her to understand where she's coming from, and that's pretty much it. Which is kind of like messed up at the same time. Like I sort of just, yeah, okay, yeah, it's kind of messed up. But other than that, like I said, overall I did enjoy this movie. I had fun watching it. It's just that little thing like that was a little bit off. So let's move on to the positive stuff. First of all, the music in here has always been great. Every song in here is a bop. You want to listen to it over and over again. The dance choreography seems like it improved a lot in here as well too. I really did enjoy that. Especially the best scene I think I've seen in the dance stuff was when they did the chessboard situation. And even though you don't know who the chess characters are most of the time, their dancing and their movements like that was just beautiful to watch. And I really did enjoy that scene a whole lot as well too. The visuals and that special effects actually improved a whole lot as well too. And also the wig situation was actually, I think it looked like it even got better a lot of ways as well. Special effects wise, especially for a TV movie, it's actually pretty good. Actually, I did enjoy that as well too. And even though a lot of these characters it was too many of them, some of the characters I really did enjoy, like the kid who from the Kanto world. I like the fact they brought them into this franchise as well too. I really did like that. I mean, even though his powers didn't make no sense because the whole point of that whole family is that everybody gets their own individual power. That's unique to them. To have him had the same power as his mom, is fine. I mean, I understand why they did that, but at the same time, they could have made it, be a little more creative for that as well. But that is what it is. And even though I thought it was weird that they kind of replaced their original Captain Hook's son, but I did like her. I like the girl who played the new version of Captain Hook as well too. Hazel Hook. I really did like her as well, who's played by Karen Romero. I thought she did an amazing job as well too. I really did enjoy her scenes and like her as a character. And I thought the chemistry between all of them, like the main people we focused on the most, I thought it was great. Even the chemistry between like Red and Luis. I really did like the chemistry between them too. You kind of start from this. You start from the start that they were going to become like a couple later on and stuff as well too. I really did enjoy them as well. And even though you don't get Princess Pink that well, she's an interesting character. I wish you could have got to know her a little more. I think the relationship between them kind of felt a little bit forced a little bit because she's a new character who pretty much came out of nowhere because she wasn't there before. Now she's there, and they try to and even when they first saw her, when Red saw her, she said, "Who are you?" She said, "Well, that's new." So, and then that she getting all these memories that it supposed to make you feel like just all those times they've been together, but you didn't see those times because they didn't really happen and it was fake. So now it didn't really feel as touching when you saw them bond as much. But overall, I did. Like I said, the movie has its flaws here and there, but I still did enjoy it. I still had fun watching it. I even recommended it as well too. So I think the movie a grade. I'm just gonna give it like a B minus. That's just me, because I think everything else kind of makes it better, but some of the plots and some of the here wasn't as great to me. But overall, I still think it's a fun film. I'm still enjoying this franchise as well. So leave comments down below. Let me know what you thought of this movie of The Descendants of Wicked Wonderland. If you haven't watched it, so check it out for yourself. And if you want to know where to watch it, watch it on Disney Plus. Watch it as many times as you want to. Have fun. Hopefully you watch it and have fun watching this. This is even more so than I did. So give it a like, hit the thumbs up, shaboop, and subscribe to my channel and share. I really do appreciate it. Also, links down below. Mention my other social media. Also to my shops. I got a TeePublic, Teespring, and Redbubble little shops where I sell things, the shirts and socks and everything else and whatnots that I designed myself. Check it out. See some things. Buy some stuff. I would appreciate it. Like I always say, in my dreams of life, I am the Ninja Rabbit. Peace out, peoples.